Pocan with Middays with Mark. Congressman Pocan represents the 2nd District of Wisconsin. He's a member and former co-chair of the Congressional Progressive Caucus. He's on the Appropriations, Education, and Labor Committees in the U.S. House of Representatives. Pocan.house.gov is his website. You can tweet him at @RepMarkPocan. One of our finest progressives in the U.S. House of Representatives. Congressman Pocan, welcome back. I'm curious your thoughts on what, anything in general, A, if you want to lay down anything, and B, what's going on right now with President Biden and President Putin. And up until now, and we will see what Putin has to say today, Putin has been kind of supporting Trump's claims of rigged elections and things, has he not?
Yeah, I'm missing the press conference as we speak. I'm actually also in the middle of a hearing, but there's a little gap I have to be here today, and I'm glad to be here. But it's going to be interesting because, as you said, there certainly seems to still be some affection from Vladimir Putin to Donald Trump. Rightfully so. Donald Trump kind of let him walk all over us a little bit in the last 4 years in some ways. But right now, I think, with the ransomware attacks, with some other issues that are clearly important, it's going to be interesting to see how they describe their conversations. And, hopefully, we don't want to go back into any kind of a Cold War era, right? We need to be able to restore our position in the world. And, between the G7 conversations and this and other things the president's doing, this is all so very important. So I am anxious to see the final outcome of those conversations as well.
Yeah, me too. And we will report on that in this program in the second and third hour as all the details come in. Also, I should mention, our telephone number, 202-808-9925. Congressman Pocan is with us for the whole hour, taking your calls on whatever may be on your mind. What else is on your radar screen right now, Congressman Pocan?
The infrastructure package is probably first and foremost. Even though I'm in the middle of the appropriations process, that's going to be taking up a lot of my time serving on that committee in June and July. But the infrastructure package, the fact that we have this gang of 10 in the Senate, moderates, conservative Democrats, more traditional, I guess, Republicans, is of concern what they're putting together. We haven't seen all the final details, but, there's a lot of big, important ideas in what Joe Biden put out there that we want to make sure stay in any final package. And if they give us something that's too watered down and doesn't do the job it needs to, and they're a little murky on how they're paying for it, I think a lot of other members of Congress, the other, 525 of us, may have something to say. So I think, the concern is that people are assuming that some kind of a compromise among 10 people may be more important than what the rest of us think. And I think, we're kind of cautiously moving forward. What we don't want to happen is some of the promises around climate change and other human infrastructure don't ever happen, and we wind up just with a smaller bill that may be fine for Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema, but it's not fine for the rest of us.
Yeah, and what do you think is going to come out of that? I'm hearing calls to hold the Senate over through the summer. What can be done?
Yeah, it's a little early to really know on that level. I think people are just guessing. But we need to know first what the details are, right? They're not exactly sharing them. I'm not even sure if they exactly know them. But, as I explained to a reporter yesterday, Tom, I've gotten together with 10 friends and had some brilliant ideas at a bar I wrote on a napkin. Doesn't mean, though, that they're going to become a reality, right? And that's what this is right now. It's 10 members. Whether or not they get enough Republican support, whether or not they can get enough Democratic support, we still have reconciliation in our pocket. We don't have to settle for an unbaked loaf of bread. And, I hope that everyone keeps that in mind as we move forward, because there was a lot that Joe Biden did right in the jobs plan and the families plan. We want to make sure those things have a real chance moving forward, and it's not Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema deciding our future.
Yeah, totally with you.